Start the clock. Sending it. It's just going out my regular program audio. Cables. should this song be called, says Jeffrey Powers. Hey everybody, welcome to this stream today. I was telling the folks earlier who are on the back end, who are making this show beautiful for you, how this is one of the most rewarding creative moments that I've had in a while. Here, let me turn the music down just a tiny bit. Man, this is a very exciting day. I've written it all up in the description for you about kind of what this stream is, different than my regular streams where I've always cut everything myself. And today I am supported, lifted up, surrounded, and collaborated with 6 of my friends from this wonderful hive mind community called Office Hours. Hey, Frederick Jepson, great to see you. I thought that I could scroll back on my iPad to see the chat that is passed. Hold on, I'm gonna bring my mic up just a tiny bit for you. Because I can. Hold on. All right. Here's a little bit hotter of a mic. I hope that's okay. Anyway, Ash, hi. Eric Price, hi. Thanks, Jeffrey Powers, for the mic volume remark. Yeah, so I thought that I could scroll back on the restream comments, but I'm not able to. So if it passes and I miss you, I'm so sorry about that. We got it in really, really big font today, so I can read it. Hey, Brett Armstrong, and there's Brian Anderson at Next Nilo Art Center. Victor Kahayao, thank you. Victor's got his own show here on YouTube called the Sunday Sax Jam. Go look that up. Anyway, it is a thrill for me to be here with my friends. Let me see if I can remember all their names right now. Everybody who's back there: Aaron Husledge, Marcus Lee Fook, Chirag Cheetah. Who else is back there? Oh my goodness, Jonas Dotel is back there, and Jim, Jim Hankins, who is an internet guru who makes all the communications work to where I can actually talk to people in the back channel, and they can all talk to each other and they can hear music. In any case, lots behind the curtain to see that I can't really show you too easily. But this here, you can freely see. This is my world. This is my lab. And this today is a lab for Office Hours. So I put in the description, but if you're ever interested in just kind of hanging out with a group of people that are the tech heaviest, but also the compassion heaviest of folks. Really, really human folks. Oh, Tlaloc. Oh, well, I'll get to Tlaloc in a minute. Then check out officehours.global, Alex Lindsay's site for this project. Yeah, how can I miss Tlaloc? Look at these visuals. Kyle Hammond also contributed some of the beautiful visual art that you'll see today on screen, you know? No, art does not just live on walls. That drum beat was exhausting me too. I hope it didn't get too hard on you. Anyway, so we're all kind of working together today. We've been doing this thing called the Belfast Project, started by Richard Lavery, who has the Accidental Theatre in Belfast, Northern Ireland. And we've been kind of, oh man, all of this is boring me to tears. This is the worst background music I could possibly think of. So let me see if I can make it just a tiny bit more palatable for you, or at least for me, I guess, and therefore for you. Let's see. It was better when it was faster, wasn't it? Here, you can help me make music. You can make suggestions. I don't mind. I'm not precious. Here, I'll go over here. There we go. Maybe that's a little bit more palatable. I can just see, I haven't looked at the chat recently, but I can just imagine 18 people saying, turn it down, turn it off. Anyway, so this is my lab. This is where I make music. and over in Belfast, Northern Ireland, that's where Richard is the artistic director and has everything from theater productions come in there to live music productions, and he's opened up his place, his pad, his theater, which has a bunch of cameras and internet equipment in it, and they're streaming. So he opened it up to office hours, and we all began to call and cut shows, adjust cameras, and work together and start to form a team. And man, it's been fun. Anyway, so that's how this all got started. That's the Belfast method. The idea that we can all kind of, besides being on a Zoom call, we can actually hop on the internet and control devices from far away and make art together. So that's what we're doing today. And I was just especially excited to welcome these folks into my live stream because it gave me the opportunity to work with Tlaloc, who is Tlaloc Waterman, Tlaloc Lopez Miguel Lopez Waterman, an extraordinary lighting designer who works for everybody from the Met to regional theater companies. We've seen his work up here in the Berkshires. He's one of the few people on office hours I've actually gotten to meet in person. And Isabel as well. So Tlaloc's making the visual art today, and it's kind of awesome. Between he and Marcus is like, playing with the camera switcher to make all these overlays and all these things work for you. So that's kind of what's going on for any of you who aren't from office hours and don't quite understand, how all of a sudden my production value got upped by about 5,000%. So anyway, that's what's going on. Let me check out the chat here. Beepity boopity boom. Yes. Hey, Luc Dubois. I think I've mentioned it to you. I mentioned Luc on office hours before. Luc was one of the main chief developers of Jitter, which is the video portion of Max MSP. So where Tlaloc is working in a program called Isadora, Luc does his work primarily in Jitter, and Luc is an extraordinary video artist as well, who I hope to welcome into our stream at some point very, very soon. So thank you, Luc, for stopping by. If you have any questions today, or how's what work, or how can I get to office hours, or how do I find the yellow brick road, I've got all those answers for you, at least the ones that I can answer, and I'm happy to. So I'm going to play some more music, and we'll go probably till about 2:40 or 2:45 today. So enjoy it. I think I've gotten everybody's names. I'm sure on the back end they will tell me if I haven't, and I'm going to ask Aaron or somebody to make a credit sheet if we can, get those names up there. That's the one thing we didn't get done today after we got all the wires connected together. All right, back in it. Little Bird told me that Tlaloc Waterman hasn't worked at the Met, and I thought he had, so we're all very careful about where we give credit. So I'm going to take that one back and say Tlaloc Waterman should be working at the Met. Right. That escalated quickly, didn't it? So, hope you're having... Hey, Eric. Thank you very much. Thank you all for coming today. If you've never been with me on a live stream before, I usually like to end with a lullaby, so we'll take it down and go in that direction. I hope you're well. I'd like to invite you to this great party that we have called Office Hours. It takes a little while to get there. You have to jump through a few hoops, go through a few gates. But you might want to start with watching twit.live or MacBreak Weekly. It's a good place to start. If you're into technology and haven't, reached those places yet, good place to start. Anyway, so yeah. Really nice to see you today. Let me mix a little bit here. If you have any questions about what's going on here, just ask, because I love answering them. In fact, everybody on this stream, I think, now does. Yeah, great work, Office Hours team. That's what makes this happen. Can't say enough about that. There's this incredible sense of purpose when you get in a room, in this case a Zoom room, with everyone, which after a year is my comfort zone. I love hanging out with people in squares. That's no problem for me at all. I love it rather than traipsing 18 hours out of the house and back. Anyway, it's a lovely feeling to get in a room with somebody and to get so dedicated to solving a problem that you stay up all night doing it. I haven't done that since college with Mike Lowenstern, which was always a hoot. Anyway. So we'll take the tempo down. How far shall we take it down? Here, somebody tell me when to stop, except that, of course, it's 20 minutes. There's a 20-second delay on YouTube. You know, I'm trying to move all the streaming to YouTube rather than have it on like 1,000 different platforms at once. So if you wouldn't mind, if you subscribe to my YouTube channel, then I'll be sure we'll meet again. That would be super helpful. I'm going to take the tempo down, and we'll see what we'll see where it lands. Okay. Thanks, Jeffrey Powers. Yeah, Mac Kerr says, still be nice to share a couple bottles of wine. I'll have to concur with you on that. At least 2. And every chance I get when I go down to New York to teach at Manhattan School over the next couple of weeks, I'm going to be meeting office hours friends whenever I can in real time. Sharon, I think you asked about some new gear to do this work. Is that what you asked? Ask that again so I can see it again. We're going to do this again, and we're going to work out the chat thing so it's even better next time. So it's more like what I'm used to when I used to do it with eCam. But we're working on it. We'll get it there. So Sharon, so most of this gear I've owned for a while. So I've got some new gear shipped to me from a colleague so we could do this even more efficiently and test some other things out. One of the things that is allowing Tlaloc to actually phone in all of that beautiful visual art that you can see right now on the screen as somebody cuts to it that's what allows it to actually come in through my Ethernet cable and then for me to put it out on stream. So that's new equipment for me. So that's new gear. There was like 3 pieces of new gear, but Jim Hankins made that all work flawlessly and easily. We've been working for 3 days to put it together and then to shade cameras. Marcus helped me shade my Sony so that it was so that both cameras look kind of the same color. All of the normal stuff that you're used to hearing me play with is here. So there's no new audio gear at all. The one thing that I've done since I started streaming was separate my computers, an audio computer and a visual computer. That seems to solve quite a bit of problems, solve some crashes, you know, gives you a little bit more stability. So that is the answer to your question. Yeah, all right, we'll take this home. To all of you who are here from office hours, we'll see you in after hours, and I'll say another bunch of thank yous at the end, but to anybody who's watching from outside, please join us again. night. Thank you. Thank you all for coming. Thank you all. Thanks to the entire Office Hours crew, all of whom I've become friends with over the past few months since April, and have been incredibly encouraging. I walked in knowing nothing about a lot, and I've spent 4 months learning a ton from a ton of people, all incredibly generous with their time and with their knowledge. So this is the first time we've done Project Belfast in an individual studio, and I hope it won't be the last. I hope we get to do another one of these, along with the things that we do in Belfast proper. I know it'll go through a lot of evolution. If you haven't subscribed, please stick with us. Also, my website, toddreynolds.com. If you want to join the email list, we always send out an email when we do stuff like this. Isabel, my loving and lovely partners in the next room, in these past few days, she's tended to the puppies so that I could do this. So many, many thanks and love to her. Chad Lafarge, I see you. And Chad Lafarge is one of our folks on Office Hours. Doreen Hankins, she's the one who lives with Jim Hankins, and they're 4 kids, 2 still at home. Wonderful, wonderful people that I've gotten to know. Anyway, watch out for the fade. As you watch out for the fade, watch your thoughts. Don't attach too much. Hug someone near to you. And do good in the world. I've had so much good done to me this week. Thank you all so much. Tlalok, your art is beautiful. Marcus, your art is beautiful. Aaron, your art is beautiful. Jim, your art is beautiful. Who did I miss? Whispered into my ear. I just got too many people in my head. Jonas Dotel, your art is beautiful.